S20 Ultra versus the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Let's go. So the rumors are true. The S20 Ultra packs a ton of features. This device is a behemoth, but how does it stack up against the iPhone 11 Pro Max? We do know 11 Pro Max comes with a 6.5-inch display. That resolution, of course, is kind of funky. Galaxy, of course, comes with one of the best displays in the market, and the S20 Ultra is no slouch. At 6.9 inches, it is a lovely display, 2K resolution. You've also got 120 Hz refresh rates, but that's at 1080p. Plus, this device itself has touch sampling of 240 Hz, so which means when you're gaming, like I will be, and you see that in our next video, this thing is truly smooth and amazing. Now, in terms of internals, this is powered by the Snapdragon 865 processor. We've seen that this processor can shoot in 8K, and yes, this device can. We'll get to that in a second. But the 865 processor promises a lot of fun features, especially for gaming. Now, the iPhone, of course, has the, a bionic processors, which are really good. So I'm not going to compare those two because we know how they both stack up, and we're still yet to see how well the 865 performs. But in terms of internals, you're looking at 12 gigabytes of RAM starting, and the Ultra goes up to 16 gigabytes of RAM. But in terms of storage though, this is where it beats the iPhone. iPhone starts at 64. This starts at 128. We'll go next level up to 512. And you can expand it with a 1 terabyte SD card because it still has an SD card slot in here. So that part is really cool. Now, when we flip devices to the back, this is where you guys are waiting for. Now, the iPhone has a triple camera setup. We know that. It looks pretty nice. It's 12 megapixels. And of course, now you can shoot with multiple cameras at the same time with that, of course, third-party app. But the iPhone is well known for its cameras taking great low-light photos, as well as also video. Now, the S20 Ultra comes in with a triple camera setup. First, it has a 108 megapixel main sensor. This is a massive sensor in here, and this sensor gives you a ton of features. So the S20 Ultra gives you 3 times more low light capability than the S10 because, of course, of the nano binding of all the pixels. You've got multi-ISO composition. So there are a ton of things that it actually does. We'll have to see that when we do the camera test. This also has, of course, lossless zoom, 10x lossless zoom, and 100x zoom as well. So that is also there. You've also got an ultra wide camera, telephoto, all these things packed in together to make it truly insane. Again, we have to see that. Of course, this time there is also support for, of course, steady shot. But steady shot has been improved to support both axes, not just, y-axis, but x-axis as well. And this device also shoots at 8K. 8K 24 frames per second, and it shoots all cameras on the Galaxy S20, just like the iPhone 11 Pro Max shoots at 4K 60 frames per second. So you still have that ability of 4K 60, but you can bump up to 8K 24 if you need to on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now, another cool feature is something called single take. Single take allows you to take one photo or one shot and capture photo in either ultra wide, telephoto, wide, video, basically taking shots in every single camera possibility you need. So you snap one shot, you can get a little video and an ultra wide at the same time and decide what you want to share on social media. I think that aspect is really cool. Now, you've also got a 5,000 milliamp battery in here compared to the 3,900 milliamp. Now, the iPhone battery life is pretty good, but this should really boost the Galaxy S20 Ultra up there. This, of course, supports 25-watt charging that Samsung has, or the 45-watt charger as well. Now, Samsung also has reverse wireless charging on those brand new Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, so you can use it with that. The iPhone doesn't have any form of reverse wireless charging. Both devices do have wireless charging, and of course, both of them are IP rated as well. Now, when it comes to gaming, as you'd expect, the iPhone is a good gaming device, does heat up pretty well, so that's just something to take note. The Galaxy has, of course, special cooling, as they usually do every year, but again, going back to that display, display 120 Hertz and of course 240 Hertz touch sampling with this device, and a lot of RAM, 12 gigs of RAM starting, 16 gigabytes of RAM on the Ultra. It's the only device that goes up to 16 gigabytes of RAM. So that is truly insane. So when we're playing all our games, but the cool thing about it is that now you can lock in 5 applications that will constantly start whenever you switch out. So basically you can lock in all your games, and while you're gaming, you can go and do other things and come right back and continue at the spot where you stop without, because you've got so much RAM to use. Now they're actually tying it in there to actually do a lot of stuff with this device. And here's the big kicker, compared of course to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The Galaxy S20 Ultra is a fully 5G capable device. This is not a 5G variant or anything like that. It supports both millimeter wave and sub-6. So you can pick this up from Samsung.com and use it on any carrier's 5G service or any carrier's 4G LTE service as well. So you don't have to buy a special version of the Galaxy S20 Ultra. You just have to buy the Galaxy S20 Ultra, and it does. Well, of course, the iPhone 11 Pro Max doesn't have 5G, or there is no 5G variant for this device yet. So there you have it, guys. That is the battle between these two juggernauts. The Ultra looks like a complete beast, and you're thinking, how much is pricing? Well, the Galaxy S20 Ultra starts at $13.99, and I'm not sure how it moves up in price, but that's what it is. But it does come with a ton of features in there, and it is a 5G device. Let me know what you think, and also what kind of videos you'd like to see. I'll be doing my gaming video. I'll also be doing some more videos on the camera itself. We'll do a camera walkthrough for you guys. But is anything you want to see, leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment.